Listen, these are not dainty, not going to get messy chips.
No. Oh, you're going to get messy. You might even get this on your shirt. Cheers.
Well, I got a few. Cheers. Yeah. Little nacho cheers. Oh, man. My goodness. That barbecue on there is incredible. Hey everyone, I'm Greg Hudson, host of America's Best Restaurants, where we scour the country, checking out hidden gems as well as your local favorites. And today we are in Kenosha, Wisconsin at BBQ'd Productions, where owner Chris is serving up things like giant trays of nachos, smoked chicken wings that have been brined for 24 hours, and also a Bloody Mary that eats like a meal. Yes, I'm serious. You'll see what I'm talking about. And he does all of this while leading using Mom's core values. Come on in. This is BBQ'd Productions. Oh man, this place is cool. Chris, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. I'm good, brother. Good to see you.
Welcome, welcome.
This is really cool, man. This is where I would be Saturdays and Sundays for football games, college football, NFL. This is exactly where I'd be, man. This is beautiful.
It's awesome. This is one of our sports bar locations.
Hi, Ken. Got some pork nachos.
Oh, there you go.
Wait a minute. What?
Gotta get you eating right away, brother. You come in, you gotta get you some food right away.
What? Did she call these nachos?
Yeah, these are our pork and brisket nachos. So these are one of our signature staples here, and they're absolutely delicious.
Okay, so talk me through this here. You know what I love about this already without even touching a bite yet?
You can smell it?
You can smell it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish you could smell this.
Yeah.
But also, they're nachos, but you can barely see a chip. And I like that. That means there's a lot of toppings on there.
And there's a lot of meat on there. You know, because what good is nachos if you don't have the meat and potatoes?
Yes.
So you gotta have the meats on there, but these are our signature dishes right here. We serve about every 5 people that come in that you get one of these.
You have forks with it. Should I eat it with a fork? Should I grab a chip?
Depends where you're from. Depends where you're from. You're from in the Midwest, we just dig in and start eating.
All right.
You know, so you can grab a chip, just dig in there.
Listen, these are not dainty, not going to get messy chips.
No. Oh, you're going to get messy. You might even get this on your shirt. Cheers.
Well, I got a few. Cheers. Yeah. Little nacho cheers. Oh, man. My goodness. That barbecue on there is incredible.
The key with it is the smokiness,
Yeah.
but also the chips. We put our house rub on there. So you have the house rub on the chips, you also have it on the meat. And then this one's got some brisket in it, which has some of their salt rub in it. And then it blends with the barbecue sauces on there. It's a perfect mixture of everything.
It really is. So you dust the chips itself with the rub. That is so smart, man. Nobody does that.
It's the little details.
Seriously, and I'm getting some sweetness in that barbecue sauce. What's in the sauce?
So it's our maple chipotle barbecue sauce.
Maple chipotle.
Yep, so the chipotle is there just for the smokiness, but it's our #1 sauce. And
I can see that.
literally, people will take the maple chipotle and put it on just about everything. So, but it goes good on the chips, it goes good on the pork, it goes good on the brisket. Anything we have here, that's our #1 sauce.
This is so balanced. And you know what it is too? I love the fresh tomato on there. That brightness.
The
cuts
colors.
into the color looks
Colors,
good.
yep.
It cuts into the fat that's in that brisket and that pork. I mean, just the balance. The word that keeps coming to mind is just balance, a harmony.
It's a layer of flavors, and I think with barbecue and eating, you gotta layer your flavors so that way everything kind of comes together. Some of my favorite too.
Do you make this chipotle maple barbecue sauce in-house?
So we used to make it in-house. Now we have 3 locations. We actually have a co-packer who makes it for us. Because
But it's your recipe.
It is. Consistency was so important for me. You know, it's like one guy, makes it and he puts, too much brown sugar in it. I wanted the consistency across the board. So
Got you.
we have a co-packer, and now we order it by the semi.
By the semi.
By the semi. 16 pallets.
He's ordering barbecue sauce by the semi. Most people get, we'll get a gallon of it. No, just 2 semis, please.
And if you think we order that by the semi, imagine how much ketchup we buy.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna keep nibbling here. What else was on the menu today, man? If this is where we're starting, I cannot wait to see where we're going.
So we make everything here in-house. Everything's made from fresh quality ingredients. Today, It's Sunday. I'm going to make you one of our signature Sunday Mega Bloody Marys.
A Sunday Mega Bloody Mary?
You're in the Midwest. That's what's made us famous.
Or was there like extra vodka in there or something? Or what makes it?
You'll see. It's going to be something that you'll never forget.
I guess we're going to see.
That,
okay.
and then our house brine smoked chicken wings.
Oh, that's one of my favorite things to make on a smoker is a chicken wing. It's just the flavor, the taste.
So we smoke ours, and then we at the very end we throw it in the fryer for the last 30 seconds to a minute to kind of crisp up that skin. It's something that you're going to remember us when you leave.
I'm going to remember because of these. First of all, you're already ingrained in my memory.
There you go. There you go.
I can tell you that. All right. Well, listen. I'm going to take another bite, and then we'll get the food going. But I want to hear more about your story because I know you have multiple locations.
Yep.
A really great story. So I'm going to take a bite and then let's go for a walk.
You got a good one there.
Look at like you see this one. Look at this falling off.
That's not missing anything.
It's got everything on there. All right, we're gonna go talk about Chris's story in a second.
That's a good bite. That's really good.
Man, those nachos were outstanding.
Glad you enjoyed
it. I mean, they're a meal in themselves for like 4 people, but gosh, those are good, man.
That's the whole point of it too. We want you to make sure when you leave here, you leave full.
So how did a guy that started in law enforcement end up in the barbecue business?
So I tell you what, man, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur all my life. I had a huge inspiration with my mother and just kind of give me ideas of being an entrepreneur. And I like cooking. You know, we've been cooking since I was a little kid. I was 6 years old. You know, I made my very first item with my mom. You know, I made these pizza rolls, and so I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. And so my mom was the one who said, "Hey, let's open up a restaurant." And back then, I remember saying to my mom, you know, I think at that time it was 2009, 2010. I thought she was crazy.
Really? You didn't think you could do it?
No, I had no experience. And so I was like, "Mom, how are we going to open up a restaurant when we've never done this before?" And she's like, "Come on, I will help you." I'm like, "You're going to help me? You've never done this, I've never done it." And so
I will just do it. We'll make it work. We'll figure it out.
She said to me, I used to run a cafeteria at a Kmart. And I'm like, "Mom, that is not the same thing."
It's opening your own restaurant, right?
So she said she was going to help me. And we opened up our first restaurant in 2014, BBQ Productions on Third Lake. Awesome. And kind of an overnight success. You know, she was truly the person behind how I got to where I'm at today. And so we opened up July 13th, 2014. It was a crazy night. Mom went home, got some rest, and that night that she went home, she passed away. And so, you know, before she passed away and we were talking about doing the restaurants, remember I said, you know, how are we gonna do this? And she said, "I'm gonna help you." And I truly believe deep down that she's doing exactly what she said she's gonna do. And then she's helped me, you know, and so she always taught me if I did everything I did with love, that I would never fail, and to always, you know, be somebody that somebody looks up to. And so we live that through our core values every day. And we make sure we treat every single guest that walks through our door like you're in Mom's house.
That's
so,
great.
You know, we always say that no matter what we do, and no matter what we do in this industry, no matter the food, no matter what we do, that we're always gonna do it for Mom. And so it's ironic that we ended up here throughout this whole entire restaurant because there's something significant that I have at every single restaurant.
Really?
And right above me here is my mom's angel wings. And it says, "Let's do this for Mom," with her initials, DMS. And so I know that deep down that that's what we're doing. We're doing it for her. So I love what I do. This restaurant is like a homage to my mother. I was the one who got started cooking with her when I was younger. You know, we started at 6, and some of the recipes here are my mom's original recipes.
Wow.
And so I'm doing what I do with love. I know she's watching me from up above, and I truly know that she's helping me. So
this is what I love about what we do. Behind every independent restaurant and restaurant owner is a why and a story. And this is exactly what I love about getting out around the country and doing this. That's so inspirational. And you know what else I can tell just by watching you serve your guests here? You take that to heart. Like you're passionate about every plate that comes out of that kitchen.
It's not only every plate, but, and this is one of the things that like I always stressed to her before she passed away, is there's so much stuff in life to experience. And unfortunately, when she passed away, she didn't get to experience a lot of things. So that's what we want our guests to have here. It's people don't go out to eat anymore just to eat. They go out to restaurants, they go out with their families, they go out for celebrate anniversaries, all for an experience. And so stressing that with our staff, stressing that with the people that work for us, is that people don't go out to eat just to eat anymore.
Right, it's not sustenance.
No, they want an experience. And so we want you to remember your visit from the time you walked in the door to the time you walk out the door. And I always tell people, listen, we're gonna strive to be the best that we can be.
Yeah.
But we're not perfect, and we do make mistakes. But I always tell my staff that the mistakes that we make, that's the times that we overachieve and over-deliver and make the best out of a mistake to make it a positive. And that's exactly what my mom would have done.
See, and that mentality alone, I think, has a huge play in you being so successful. And again, I just love the way that it all trickles down from the values that mom instilled. And everything that you do, from the presentation to the way you take care of your staff, which your staff love you, and I can see that it's like a family here in your restaurant.
I remember working in corporate America where I was a number. I was always a number. And, I'm the only Chris, and you're the only Greg, and you can't be replaced, and neither can I.
Yeah.
And Erica's my only Erica, and Brian's my only Brian. Nobody can ever replace that. And so I take my staff on vacations with me. We've done things around the world. I had an employee that was walking to work 30 miles to work. I found out twice in one time he walked to work. And me and 3 employees, we pitched in, we bought him a used car. It's like that. And so we do what we do, just like mom did, helping.
Yeah.
And we want to change people's lives. That's why it's so important to me to be successful and to be that restaurant that people look at. And like I said, it's more to me than just a job. It's my lifestyle, and I want my employees to be part of that lifestyle, to experience things that we get to experience.
Well, you're definitely doing a great job of
Thank
that.
you, man.
And you can feel it when you're in here. There's a familial family. It feels like family. I'm excited to try more of this food, because if it's anything like those nachos, I guess we got some jumbo wings coming?
Jumbo wings, and then we are in Wisconsin. So you cannot forget about our Sunday Mega Bloody Mary.
You keep talking about this Bloody Mary, man. Or a food show.
Food show, but you're in Wisconsin. And
I
people
don't know
like
what that
to drink.
means, but I guess we're going to find out what a Wisconsin-style Bloody Mary.
Sunday.
A Sunday.
You got to say Sunday. Sunday.
Bloody
Mega
Mary
Bloody Mary. So, yeah, you're going to enjoy it.
Okay, well, food's right around the corner, man.
Awesome.
Time to get to the food. We got some chicken wings here, which, by the way, I'm going to let you know the secret. I am a sucker for smoked chicken wings.
They're one of my
Absolute
favorites.
sucker. So looks like we've got a dry rub, and then is this a barbecue sauce? Talk me through it.
Yeah, so these wings are these wings, but these ones we glaze on our maple chipotle barbecue.
Okay.
So these are some of our most famous ones, sauced. However, a lot of people like, stuff that doesn't have sauce on it, so then we have our traditional style, which is where we do that with just our house rub on top.
And what's the preparation like? How long do these take? What do you go through to get them to the finished product?
So we brine our wings in a sugar salt solution. We put a little bit of extra house rub in that, and we brine them for 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
After that, we then toss them in our house rub before they go in the smoker in about 3-4 hours. We smoke with cherry wood. It comes out. We let them cool down and chill a little bit. And then after we chill them, we drop them in the deep fryer for about a minute, because the skin, when you smoke at such a low temperature, the skin becomes like rubbery. So you throw it in a hot fryer for about a minute, and it really makes it so nice and crispy. But then the meat on the inside is so juicy and so flavorful that the juice will literally run down your cheeks.
From that brine, I would imagine.
The brine and the salt and the sugar.
Okay. And I can see, you're right, I see some crispy edges here.
Yep.
Let's get started. I'm getting excited.
And then real quick,
way too excited for this.
So we pair this one with our maple chipotle ranch. So
that's what that is.
So it's a blend of 50% ranch dressing and 50% barbecue sauce. We blend it together, so it still has some barbecue flavor to it, but it's a good dipping sauce.
Gotcha. Oh, but see, I love that you can.
It's got a nice bark on the outside.
Yeah, that bark on that skin. So we want to dip here, right?
Dip. And then chow.
Oh.
See the juice?
The steam coming off there. Look at that. These are dynamite. I'm not kidding. So I'll be really honest. Like I said, I love smoked wings. It's my personal preference for wings are smoked wings. And I love the bark on the outside of that. And you're right, that brine helps. That meat is so tender and juicy.
Yep. And we use a brown sugar, so the brown sugar also caramelizes. And it really kind of gives it some good flavor into that wing.
Yes.
These are some of my personal favorites here.
Oh, man.
That skin, see how the skin's crunchy? So if we didn't throw it in a deep fryer, that skin would be a little bit rubbery. So
Too rubbery.
Yep. So it literally takes the fat, solidifies it out, and makes it nice and crunchy.
And I know you just flash fried them, and that's
It's
the
only
thing.
a minute.
So, you know, if you're watching this, if you're looking, you're like, oh, they're fried. They're not really fried. The fry is just to get the crispiness on that skin. Yep. What you're really getting is that smoke and that brine.
Yeah, the smoke is still on the meat on the inside, and when you throw it in a deep fryer, it takes any of the fat and the rubbery, and it literally just liquefies it and then makes it nice and crispy. So everything on the inside, like literally when you bite into it, all you taste is that smoked chicken.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'll be really honest, I've never known how the skin's gotten so crispy on a smoked wing like that, but that makes total sense. And what I love too is the skin, it almost thins it out. So it's just a little light crispiness.
It takes that fatness out and it literally liquefies it into the fryer.
Yeah, it's just like a crunchy chicharron on the outside of the wing. It's so good. Okay, I need to dig into these.
These ones are really good too. Yeah, so you know this is good.
Rough.
So now again, you can still dip in the barbecue ranch, but we pair this one with the ranch because this one's already got barbecue in it. So they pairs with the ranch. It's got some really good flavor to it. And again, these ones really glisten too. So if you look here, you can see the sheen from the barbecue sauce. And we let that just kind of once we toss it, we let it sit for a minute so it kind of sets into the meat.
Ah, that's the trick.
And then you got a drumlet. So the real way to eat these wings is just kind of pull it apart.
Now that's with this style, with the flats.
Yeah, with the drums, you just dig in.
Just rip it.
Just dig in.
Oh man. That meat is so tender and juicy. You can't believe what that brine does. And then this barbecue sauce.
It's got a good smoky flavor. Not too hot.
No, but that you get a little kick on the back end. That sweetness is right at the front of the palate when you first bite in.
Yep.
And then at the very end, you're like, oh, wait a minute, a little tickle on the back of the palate, a little bit of heat. Not a lot though.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna dip it in the ranch. Here we go. Man, these are so good.
These ones are my personal favorite, but our number one seller is those ones right there.
I was gonna say these, I mean, I love both of them, but the dry rub.
And I think it's just because traditionally, people always like their wings dry. So no one ever really experiments with these things. These right here are one of our signature staples here at the restaurant.
You know what it is for me personally? It's a texture thing. I love that skin, man. Yeah. I love that crunch on that
this thing's a little bit softer again, but it's because that molasses of that maple chipotle is really setting back in on that meat and just kind of really just takes it to a whole new level.
You're doing this
the right way. It's
sticky
and messy, but it's really good.
It is, but it's totally worth it.
It's really good.
And you've got me brining my wings from now on. If you take nothing away from this episode, take away the fact that you need to start brining your wings before you smoke.
Brining chicken is a game changer.
Oh my gosh,
From
definitely.
chicken thighs to chicken breast to no matter what you do, chicken and brining and even poultry like turkey, Thanksgiving, if you're not brining, you're not cooking.
That's some serious lessons right there. That's life hacks.
Actually,
hacks.
That might be a good one-ism.
And apparently you have a life hack on a Bloody Mary that we're having next. You keep telling me the Bloody Mary's last, and I don't understand why. I don't get it, but I'm gonna listen to you because you know what you're talking about.
I think they say you save the best for last.
Okay.
And it is Wisconsin.
Right.
We're in Wisconsin, and what better way to top off a Sunday in Wisconsin, and it's football season right now.
True.
With a Sunday Mega Bloody Mary from BBQ Productions.
I don't know what I'm in for, but we're gonna find out right after this.
I can't wait to see your facial expression.
Go wash my hands and come back with Bloody Mary.
Cheers.
Okay, Chris, nachos are fantastic.
Yep.
Love the wings, love the smoked wings. We're finishing with a Bloody Mary, you told me. I've never finished this show with, first of all, with a drink or a Bloody Mary. Come on, man.
Sunday Mega Bloody Mary.
Enjoy, guys.
Welcome to Wisconsin, my friend. So this is our Sunday Mega Bloody Mary. It's a little bit of everything.
What is this? Is that an egg roll?
Those are our deep fried pizza rolls and our deep fried crispy chicken buffaloes rolls.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little speechless right now. I don't know how to transition. Is there ribs?
Ribs. Look, if you look right here, that's one of the wings you just had.
Oh my god!
See the wings?
Coming to the wing.
Pickles.
Wait a minute, there's like little sliders.
It's a pork slider, a brisket slider, chicken wings, hot wings, bacon, pickles.
I couldn't even get to the Bloody Mary if I wanted to right now.
So this is our Mega Bloody Mary, and this thing is something that we've been doing for a while. This is our second version. We got bigger, we got better, and we got better.
What in the heck? Okay, well, I guess so is the point we just start digging in until we get to the Bloody Mary?
You can do whatever you want. So you can dig in, you can grab one of the pizza rolls, you can grab the bacon.
I kind of want a rib, man. We haven't had any ribs yet.
Yeah, ribs. So dig in, those are our competition style smoked baby back ribs. So
look at that. Just clean off.
There you go.
Clean off.
There you go.
Oops.
So those are smoked in our smoker. We smoke those for about 3-4 hours. Same thing, smoked with cherry, a little bit of hickory sometimes. And then that's also dusted with our house rub as well.
How many of these do you sell on a Sunday? These must fly.
So depending on each store, so up here in Wisconsin, we sell a little bit more. People like in Wisconsin like to drink, especially on Sundays.
Is this a Wisconsin thing? Is this something
I think so,
like
man. It's
lots of food.
Wisconsin, you know, close to Green Bay. People like to drink in Green Bay. You know, it's a drinking town. So it's one of our, and our Bloody Mary actually has some beer in it too. So so it's a Zing Zang Bloody Mary mix. It's got Worcestershire. It even has our house rub inside of it. So
the Bloody Mary does.
The Bloody Mary's got our house rub inside of it.
That's incredible. That's a great idea. So smart. I'm trying to get to the slider. It looks like I'm
when you start
performing
digging
surgery.
in, sometimes it just kind of falls apart.
You
here.
just pull it apart.
There you go. There you go. That's our pork slider.
Pork slider. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, it's falling right out. Check this out.
Chicken tenders in there.
That's incredible. Dude, that pork is dynamite.
Exactly. And the cool thing about this is it gives you a little bit of everything.
Boom.
And a drink.
Well, you know what I was going to say is this is really, really, really smart on your part because this allows people to try different dishes.
A little bit of everything.
Almost like tapas style. You get to try a little bit of everything that you have to offer. That's sausage?
Oh, that's bacon.
Well, that's bacon. Yeah, back here.
That's our smoked hot links. Don't eat the toothpicks.
Try not to. These are great, man.
So those are nice and perfect, a little bite size. Again, it just gives you a little taste of a little bit of everything that we have.
The snap on that casing, brother. Man.
And you're not even halfway through. I gotta tell you.
Ooh.
I gotta tell you, you gotta dig in.
Yeah, tell me what to do here.
Dig into that one right there. That's the little wonton roll right there.
Yeah, that's what I said the first time when I saw it. I'm like, is that an egg roll?
Yeah, take a bite out of that one.
What is this?
Oh, let me see. I can tell by. So that one is, I believe that one is the pizza.
Pizza roll?
Yep.
Who thought you'd get a Bloody Mary with a pizza roll?
I believe. We'll find out when you bite into it. Is it buffalo or is it pizza? It's buffalo.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Mm-hmm. So that's the smoked buffalo chicken egg roll. This one right here, I'll tell you a little story on that one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So that one, I made when I was 6 years old. Those are our deep fried pizza rolls. It's the first time that I ever told my mom that her cooking sucked. So I was 6, she was making egg rolls, and I said, Mom, these egg rolls suck. And she said, well, if you can make it better, what would you put in there? And at 6 years old, what are you gonna say? Pizza.
I would say it as an adult. I think you're onto something.
So pizza. So we put pizza inside of it, and that's one of the very first items that I ever put on my menu is our deep fried pizzas. And so I figured, why not throw them in? That's the look that everybody gives. The same look.
At 6 years old, you were born to do this, bro.
100%, man.
You were born to do this. Is incredible.
Yeah, so that's so you can actually order those on our menu all by itself. We serve it with a side of marinara, you dip into it. But I was making those at 6 years old with my mother.
Well, 6-year-old Chris, Greg thanks you in the future.
And actually, there's nothing little about a 6-year-old Chris. I was a big guy. Even at 6 years old, I was still a big kid. So, but yeah, those are some of my personal favorite.
Well, I'm going to give you just some little dap. That's all I can do. This is a mess. Well, where can people find you on social media? Because what you're doing here is just next level.
Thank you, man. So we're on social media. We're on Facebook. We have a TikTok channel as well where we do some funny videos. We show behind-the-scenes stuff at BBQ Productions. They can see some of our cooks working, and sometimes we do some stupid little dances and stuff like that. But BBQ Productions Kenosha, BBQ Productions Third Lake and BBQ Productions Lake Zurich. Those are our 3 channels. You can search us on TikTok, Instagram, and hit us up on our website, which is www.wegrillit.all.com.
WeGrillItAll.com.
And why do you think we say we grill it all? Because if we said we smoke it all, we would attract the wrong crowd. So you got to grill it all.
We're going to go ahead and drop the mic right there. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and in the comments, what do you think of this Bloody Mary? If you showed up to a restaurant, it's Sunday, you're watching football, you order a Bloody Mary, and this thing comes out of the kitchen, what would your reaction be? Probably the same that I had, I would imagine. So, but thank you for joining us, guys. Like, subscribe, share, and comment, and we'll see you on the next episode of America's Best Restaurants. This is really good, though. The pizza one, I love this.